Welcome guys to another Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Today we're going to be doing a kind of a review slash comparison video. So I'm going to be reviewing the three Fantastic Four Retro Series figures I got in Big Bang Comics. They are Reed, Sue Richards and The Thing. And I do have the Flame On Retro Series figure as well. And I will be comparing them to the Super Skrull Bathwave, which came out about 2 years ago now. They're the ones I have already. And deciding which ones are the best. So without further ado, let's check out the boxes on the new ones. So here are the boxes for the Fantastic Four figures from the Retro Wave. As you see, they all have the kind of same animated pictures there, which is really cool. The Invisible Woman, The Thing, Mr. Fantastic. And again, you have the same picture up here. Choking Hazard. You've got the classic, let's bring this in closer. You've got the classic Marvel Comics logo there as well. And when I see this logo, I just think of that terrible, like, that theme song, Just Call for Four. Yeah, I'm not going to sing it all. Fantastic Four, there we go. And yeah, on the back of the rest of the figures in the line, I do have Psycho Man and the High Evolutionary as well. You can see reviews on the channel. You have lots of legalese here. Again, that picture from the front. With his nearly indestructible body and incredible strength and stamina, the Thing possesses the ability to crush evil. And you've got that kind of Toy-Biz style diagram on how to swap heads and stuff. And same kind of thing for Mr. Fantastic. Here it says, as Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards utilizes his scientific brilliance and pliable form to make a difference in the world. And last but not least, Marvel's Invisible Woman. After receiving superpowers, Sue Storm co-founds the Fantastic Four and emerges as the single most powerful member of the group. So yeah, they are awesome figures. We will of course get them out now and check them out properly. And that face bothers me a little bit though. Yeah, so we can see what the other ones are like. Okay guys, so here is the Retro Fantastic 3 out of the box. Now I do have a Johnny Storm here from the same wave. I'm just going to stick him there in the corner, and they do look quite good together. I really like this set. It is very cool. So what I'm going to do first, and I'm going to go through each figure's accessories while I have them here in kind of group shot. So for The Thing, he comes with a second head, which is kind of a gurning head, an angry head. And he does come, of course, with two giant rocks, aka two punching hands, which are really cool. So the Fantastic Four's Invisible Woman, she comes with a force field, same thing that was in the last one, and of course two punching hands as well. Now where this set massively flies over the last one is in Reed Richards. So Reed Richards, as you saw, came in a lab coat, so you can take off his two arms like so and put on the lab coat, and you can have two lab coat arms, which is a really nice idea. And he does come with extra long hands as well, extra long fingers. That is an immediate upgrade on all previous Mr. Fantastics, even if you're not a fan of the outfit. So what I'm going to do now, we've seen all the accessories. I'm going to go through each figure one by one. So we'll start out with Mr. Fantastic himself. And I do have the last Super Skrull Wave one here. Unfortunately, I don't have the further back one again, but this is the one I have. And I think for me, this one is light years better than the previous Mr. Fantastic. This one, I don't know, I'm not too sure on him at all. He's a nice alternative maybe, but even the outfit and stuff. This guy though screams Reed Richards straight away when you open him in the pack. He's got that face on him. Like, I know the hair is kind of similar, but I think it's way better defined on this figure compared to this one. Yeah. And again, more classic costume as well. So this one is going to win out for me, unfortunately. Sorry, Reed. And the fact that he can switch arms, like, watch this. I know I looked at it there a minute ago, but I'm going to just show you properly. And it's really easy to do. There's no heating up with hot water or hair dryer treatment or any of that rubbish. You just pop the arms out. Now I don't know, if you're doing it constantly, will that get weaker over time? I wouldn't think so. But there you can have a lab coat Reed, which is really cool. And yeah, I really like it. It's very nice. A much bigger, a much better upgrade than this one. So let's move on to the Invisible Woman. Now on this one, I don't think the winner is as cut and dry. I do rather the head sculpt on the previous Invisible Woman. It's a lot better, I would think, a lot more modern. Sue Storm. Whereas this one, I don't know what she's at, to be honest. She's a much more, now granted she's probably a more classic looking Sue Storm, but this head sculpt got a lot of a grief when it came out. Again, the classic costume is obviously better, and there is a massive paint defect on the back of my one, which obviously can happen, you know. Nothing wrong with the back on this one, but again, a more modern costume compared to the classic. Now what you could do is head swap them, and there you go. Now that for me is a much better figure. It is a bit loose, this head, I don't know why. I hope I haven't broken it or something. But if you could get this head to fit perfectly, it will be a lot better in my opinion than the classic one, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to sit properly. But yeah, so it's the classic Sue Storm for me. So let's move on to the Thing. And onto the Thing, and I think this one is pretty cut and dry. Well, it's pretty cut and dry that these two, it really depends now on which costume you prefer. For me, again, it's this one, but this one doesn't look so bad. I like that there's a bit more wash on this character, on this figure, but again, like, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. If I'm honest, I rather this guy. Overall, I think the classic costumes are winning the day here. He's really, really nice. It's not all the same articulation as this fella. Figure like body wise, they're all very, very similar. I just think it's the choice of costume and the stuff like Reed's lab coat which gives these guys the win for me. So yeah, if you're planning on getting the Fantastic Four, get the Retro series, guys. The Walgreens ones that came out first are probably the best ones, but they're impossible to get nowadays. And yeah, these will be my Fantastic Four going forward. And let's just take a quick look at Johnny Storm, even though he's not part of this review. Now, this one is a pretty unfair comparison because I picked the Flame On Johnny from the new ones and the non-Flame On Johnny from the old ones, which obviously I prefer the Flame On figure. So yeah, like, let's bring them all back for a moment, and if I can do this without knocking anything, bringing them all into shot. So here are both versions of the families. And again, like, for me, it's a clear winner on this side. The others are great too, but again, I'm just not a big fan personally of them. So yeah, guys, that has been my Fantastic Four Retro Series review. I know I didn't go too in-depth on the figures because I really wanted to compare them to the older ones. And yeah, so if you like this video, do the nice thing, comment below, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. This has been another Brian's Action Figure Reviews video, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye!